how do you use feedback directly from employees to really improve any sort of other open enrollment periods? Have you utilized any other data?
Yeah, no, that's a really good idea. Really good question. And I'm going to probably sound like a broken record, but it's just super important to me, employees, with where they're at. So, um, and the other thing too, that in my career, I've sort of kind of taken this viewpoint of is I never get too invested in a plan that I create or that I come up with. I never want to I want to be invested enough where I want it to work and I'm going to pour everything I can into to make sure it's successful. But I never want to be so invested that if it fails or if it's not what the people needed, it could have been the greatest idea. It could have been executed flawlessly. And in my head, it should have worked, but people didn't want it or need it.
Mhm.
I have to be able to detach and say, okay, we need to try something new, right? And I've learned over my career to kind of at the very beginning not be have those types of things be so personal. And I think that's super important because, to me, I've I really value data. I'm very data driven. I'm analytical. I love to understand. Um, I like to have the information at my fingertips to be able to make decisions. So data is king. And if it indicates that there are gaps, then changes might be necessary. And so, again, trying to detach a little bit and not take some of maybe what I would consider my babies in terms of my projects or my ideas so personally, where I have a hard time detaching if data is telling me it's not working or it's not needed.